Hey guys, Young Lincoln here. I just want to say good morning to everyone that's waking up. It's a beautiful day, beautiful Sunday morning, Sunday evening, afternoon, whatever you want to call it. It's going to be a beautiful Sunday day because you want to know why? Because if you are alive to actually watch this video, or you're just alive in general, man, that's a blessing. You know, I mean, a lot of people didn't wake up this morning, you know, for any reason. So, you know, live every moment the best way you can. You only be in this life one time, you know. So you gotta just, you know, love yourself. You gotta love everybody around you, and just be a good person all year round, man. You know, and you really don't need a New Year's resolution to help you get where you need to be. You just gotta be consistent, persistent. It's all about your character and how you present yourself. So, but you know, I just want to come in and make this video. I'm gonna do like very constant. I'm gonna be very consistent. You know, I'm gonna make videos every Sunday. Just talk about, and probably just biblical knowledge, man. You know, why not? You know, that's what I'm doing in my studies, and so that's what I feel like I need to bring out to you guys. So it's gonna be like every Sunday, but you know, this is my first video about it. So, you guys, you know, tell me what you guys think about it. You know, and I know it's a lot of people that's not religious, but you know, this is just me personally. You know, to people that want some answers from the Bible. Because I know that the Bible has a lot of controversies, a lot of things that doesn't add up to some people. You know, but whatever you believe in, you worship Buddha, you're Muslim, I respect that. But, you know, I believe what I believe in Lord Savior Jesus Christ. So that's just me. You know, I know what works for me, you know. And so, for that sense, been going to the Bible, you know. So, I'm trying to make it a goal, too, you know. It's kind of sad. Well, not really sad, but I'm really trying to make it a goal and an effort to read the whole Bible, man. You know, not too many Christians did that, but I want to read the whole Bible. After I read the whole Bible, I want to actually just study it, you know. But, you know, as for my ministry page, I've been ministering for a while, so it's just a blessing. But anyway, let's get into it. So, Genesis 1, you know, the beginning of creation. Now, from the Bible, from other aspects, like if you believe in evolution, you believe creation started from the Big Bang, you know, it's a big orb and they just expand the universe. It's some type of being that created it, right, and gave humans on Earth, put the dinosaurs first, and a huge explosion happened, a meteorite, and destroyed all the dinosaurs, and then, you know, we kind of evolved from monkeys. Some people believe that, and that's where cavemen, they kind of started, and that's when they started discovering things like fire. And then, you know, I guess they just started breeding everywhere. But you gotta understand, where were the women? How did we come here? How were we born? What was the first baby? Those type of questions, you know? So I really don't I'm not dissing anyone who believes in the Big Bang, but I'm really not a huge fan of the Big Bang, you know? It's just some things just doesn't add up. I get what you guys are coming from, but some things just doesn't add up. It gotta be some type of figure or frequency that created us, you know. So I believe that was God, you know. So into the Bible, if you're Christian, religious, you know, we just go by the Bible, you know, how everything is and how this world is, and this is how we should live our life based off of. So, you know, Genesis 1, you know, it talks about God created heavens, God created earth, he created waters, earth, everything separated, he rested on the seventh day. Those type of things. I'm not going into detail for the sake of this video, but I'm going to the most popular thing, and I think that really happened. So, the cause of man. So, Adam and Eve. You know, God created Adam first. You know, created a man. You know, he was a good servant for him, talking to him, very perfect, had no clothes on. You know, and you know, was just on the field. And so, God, you know, God noticed something about him. He was like, man, you know, he's really kind of lonely. That's not good. So, God decided to create a woman named Eve. What came from man, man, you know, that's why he's a part of each other. So he created Eve, and Eve was there to nurture him, to help him and guide him and encourage him to walk God's way, God's journey, and increase his spiritual self. So that was very important. And so, you know, they was all cool and everything. They got tempted, you know. God warned them not to eat the fruit from the tree of knowledge. You can eat all of the fruits. It'd be okay with that, but do not eat from the fruit from the tree of knowledge, the apple. And so the devil, the serpent, he came around, you know, slithering, and convinced them to like, hey, you know, I know the Lord told you not to eat from this fruit, the tree of knowledge, but hey, just do it anyway. It's not gonna hurt you. I mean, hey, he gave you everything you want. You know, you gotta have an abundant life. So why not just take your chance? He decided to do that, right? He decided to eat from the bad fruit, the tree of knowledge, and next thing you know, they were just aware. They was like, oh my goodness, I'm naked. What's going on? I'm naked. you know, oh man, I need some clothes on. And you know, God knew about this. He's like, what have you done? He's like, my wife told me to eat from the tree of knowledge. I'm sorry. He's like, I told you not to do. Now that was the foul. That was the down of man. Now God could have completely just wiped them off and start all over. But now he like, really? Now he can try to understand like where now we can try to understand where things are coming from. So as they ate the bad fruit, you know, things started going on. So anyway, they had kids, right? You know, that's why women to be able to when they give birth, it's really hard for them to give birth, right? You know, because of fallen man. You know, now he said your punishment, your consequence is for Adam. You're gonna name all the animals. You know, you're gonna have to. Your life's gonna be cut short. You're not gonna live for eternity on this earth anymore. You know, or the year's gonna be cut, and a woman's gonna give when they give birth to a human, they're gonna endure a lot of pain. You know, so it's the stuff that's going on to this day. It's gonna be jealousy now. It's gonna be anger. You're gonna have all these unnecessary emotions in your life now because you made one decision to be tempted and, you know, eat your food and I told you not to. I don't want you to go through that. Now my people have to suffer. And so, you know, that was the whole trickle down thing. And so I think it's so much detail, but other than that, you know, next onto it. So Eve and Adam, you know, they had kids, you know, Cain and Abel. So Cain, she buried Cain, and they had another son named Abel. And so after a certain period of time, Cain was kind of very jealous of Abel because he was a great servant to Christ, and Christ was really, you know, really loved him, you know, and blessed him abundantly in his harvest. And Cain felt like he wasn't getting enough attention, you know, and this is what that came from Genesis chapter 4, verse 6, am I my brother's keeper? So Cain decided to kill Abel with a rod, you know, and of course God was upset about that. Hold on, I'm going to read the verse. It was 4:6. What it says? It says, then the Lord said to Cain, why are you angry? Why is your face downcast? If you do what is right, you will not be accepted. Okay, but if you do not do what is right, sin is crouching at your door. It desires to have you, but you must master it. See, this is key, you know. I mean, you know, it was very sad how Cain killed Abel. Now, this was the first step of destruction. This was the first, like, witness of murder. This was the first murder in history, you know. And so, and now, you know, as you can see, as you know, as time progressed, you know, kings killing each other and people killing each other, you know, slaughtering different other people. You know, it claims from the first humans, man, the roots. And so, you know, all that is real key, and this is kind of explains what's going on today in this world. You know, why we have different crime, imperfections, impurities, all that good stuff, man. Well, I won't say good stuff, but all that, you know, bad things that's shaping our world, you know. But at the same time, you know, so I think, you know, God forgave Cain. You know, Cain had a wife, you know. I'm not going to detail how the women was made. And that's the only thing, too. A lot of people be like, where was the other women at? You know, we don't know. But you got to understand this, too. The best of my knowledge, when God created Adam, remember, it was no other woman for him to, you know what I'm saying, to get Eve. God just created Eve. You know, so he created from the evidence, it says, from the ground up. So God probably just boom, 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 just created women like that. You know, to the point when humans started to get involved, you know, and have, you know, sexual, you know, desires, you know, then that's when man was able to have sex with different women and you know, and have the generation keep going. That's the whole thing. That's the best way I can answer that question, you know. But, you know, Cain had a wife and everything, his wife, and, you know, they had sons and all that stuff, right? And so, you know, I think he ended up dying. But anyway, God had another plan. I'm beginning to Noah too, a little bit for the sake of this video. I'm not trying to make this too long. So Noah was a righteous man. You know, God told Noah to build an ark, you know, because this world is corrupt right now. You know, it's people, giants, people killing each other. You are the only one that's a very good servant of me and loves my word, and you're just a righteous man, and I'm going to bless you and your family. But you have to do this. I want you to build an ark because I'm going to have the earth be completely destroyed, have it rain for 40 days and 40 nights. But I want to have you the opportunity to save yourself and be the foundation to replenish this earth. So that was the whole purpose too. And so, you know, Noah built the ark. You know, it didn't really, I'm not sure how long, but when he built it, the ark was 450 feet long, 75 feet wide, and 45 feet high. You know, go to the book. You can go to Genesis chapter 6, verse 15 through 16. It talks about that. So, you know, he said, I want you to put every clean and unclean animal, male and female, 7 pair of his kind, into that ark. You know, make sure you have a roof over it, and also bring your wives, bring your wife, and bring your sons and their wives on this ark. Okay, and so he did just that. You know, and he was about 650 years old at the time when he completed this mission. That was a God-given thing. And next thing you know, he sent, it was raining, you know, it destroyed everything on the earth. Methuselah was dead. Everybody was dead who on earth who decided not to go to the ark. So it was from 4 days, 40 nights. After that, but it was about 27 days later, right? It stopped, it receded. So he decided to, you know, get a raven out. And the raven was flying and everything, looking to see if it was clear or not. It wasn't. So he sent a dove out the next morning. The dove came out with an olive leaf, saying, "Hey, oh, so that was a great sign that Earth is back." And so, you know, this is really like a great foundation, you know. So after that, you know, they was ordered, you know, hey, you know, God, I did what you want me to do. Now you can replenish this earth, and let's just start back over, you know. So they started back over, had kids, their sons had kids and everything, and he was like, I want you to go out there and replenish and multiply. Go to Genesis 8. And so, you know, I'm going to stop at Genesis 8. I'm not going to go too long. I'm probably going to continue next Sunday, but in the book of Genesis. But, you know, that's the foundation of man right now. Now, you can say, Rodney, that it shouldn't be any more sin in the world after God sent the flood and destroyed the earth. But at the same time, you know, it started with, to be biblically accurate, it started from Adam and Eve, you know, when they sinned. You know, so they kind of can't just wipe that completely over. That stuff happened. And Cain and his seed, they had kids. And Cain was the first person to murder in history. You know, his brother Abel. So, you know, that's all I want to go in here and say, man. What you guys think about this? You know, this is the beginning of creation, man. This is the beginning of the knowledge age. The beginning of, you know, that's why it's important to save yourself and, you know, and not to be overpowered by sin, basically. You know, don't be overpowered by disobedience. That's all it is, you know, and you can really, it's easy to be very, I could say, lost in this world without a proper teaching or consciousness. So, but I just want to go back in here, you know, just, you know, talk about this. I'm going to do this like every Sunday. It's going to be, the title's probably going to be Sunday Knowledge, you know. So this is my first one. You know, it's just people, man. You don't have to be that religious. If you just want to know things about what I believe in, what I think, what I go for in the Bible, how I preserve different things, how I have a different perspective on the earth, this is the key. This is what I go by. You know, this is what works. You know, I like other people. I'm open-minded to all things. You know, all religions like Muslims, Buddhism, you know, Jewish, Catholic, all that, you know, you can name it. You know, I'm not the type of Christian that's just going to just, you know, saying you're going to hell for this, you don't believe what I believe. Well, I'm not to say, only God can judge you, right? So, but this is what I believe, this is what I'm going to go for, you know, but this is the fall of man, you know. So, it all started from the beginning of time, too. So, you know, this is what I believe in. You know, you guys comment on it, see what you tell me what you guys think about this. It's my first episode. I'm going to do this every Sunday. I'm trying to do it every Sunday. I'm going to do it consistently. I'm going to school for divinity. So, I'm really cool for that. And, yes, shout out to everyone that's been messing with me on YouTube. Continue to support the Wisdom of the Seed ministry on Facebook. Trying to get shirts made. It's going to be a great movement. You know, a good spiritual conscious movement. So, continue to support that. Continue to support my upcoming business, KJR Worthy of Greatness. Really blessed to have that and people witnessing the great work and product that I'm about to display. So I just love you guys. You guys be safe. Happy Sunday. Continue to meditate, man. Do whatever, exercise, do whatever to keep your mind sane, man. You know, because in this day and age, it's easy to get lost, you know. But this is the ethics of the knowledge. We're going to get in here. We're going to probably start off with Genesis 9 and on up. You know, it talks about Joseph and David. I'm not Joseph and David. I'm sorry, Joseph and how Jacob all that stuff, you know, and Rachel and Leah. We're gonna go into all of that, you know, all the details. Genesis is a great book. But it's your boy Young Lincoln here, man. You guys take care, man. Love you guys. Comment what you guys think, and don't forget to subscribe. Deuces.